Hello, everyone. So, welcome back. This is Paula. Thank you so much for coming to my channel today, and I appreciate each and every one of you. On here, I share a whole lot of budgeting stuff and a little bit of planning, and today is a planning video. I think I've got a pretty full week of videos, but I did sit down on Monday on Labor Day and had to plan out my week anyway, so I thought I might as well do it on video and I could send it out. So thank you so much for anyone returning subscribers. I appreciate you. Anyone who's new, thank you so much. Glad to have you here. So as you'll notice, this background is a little bit different. This was filmed on Labor Day, and I'm doing the voiceover because my house was a little bit of chaos on Labor Day with everybody home. And so my kids wanted to do something that required them to be at the kitchen table, which is where I normally film. So I popped on into the living room and just thought I would film there at the coffee table. So that is the reason for that background. You'll see in a little bit that eventually they migrated into the living room to watch a movie. And so then I took off back out and switched and finished filming, excuse me, in the kitchen. So setting up, not really sure what that was about. Setting up here for this upcoming week. I'd love to hear what you guys did over Labor Day weekend. I know a lot of people probably had to work. We had Labor Day was a paid holiday for both my husband and myself, which was nice. We had a local fair for our county over, I think it was kind of over the weekend. And so we went there Sunday afternoon, me and my kids and my mom, and the kids all rode rides. It was like 100 degrees. It was awful. And so I'm just like not a person who loves the heat. I probably shouldn't live somewhere where the summers get quite so hot, but so yeah, my kids got to do that and ride on rides. That was a lot of fun. My husband worked pretty much, he also took Friday off and worked pretty much the entire day, or the entire weekend, excuse me, getting the exterior done for the part that he is adding onto our garage. So that's exciting. Oh, there's my daughter peeking in on the left with her blonde hair and her little elbow. And it was about that time probably that I got ready to clean up and head out. But so this week, that we're currently in, the week that I'm planning here in the Plan With Me, my son has football. Our local park and rec does football for, it's about a month for the first and second graders, which is, my son's a second grader. And so we have that for an hour twice a week. So that's another, it's an hour twice a week, but it's a thing to add on to the calendar. And that means those nights I can't work super late and have to, just back to making sure, or having another thing to plan around, I guess is how I should say that. And here's me moving on out to the kitchen here. And so getting into the daily, I had basically finished with the weekly back there. So this is the WONDERLAND222 A6. For those of you who've not seen a plan with me before, that's what the weekly is. I finished the pages in the back. There's only like 90 or something like that. So this is the WONDERLAND222 A6 half-year notebook. So I use that for my daily pages, or that's what I'm doing for the rest of this year. So each page is one day. I divide it down the middle. I do some of the time blocking along the times over there, and then I just have a big messy to-do list on the right-hand side of that line. My planning style is pretty messy. Like I said, I do write in here when I use this. I make a big to-do list. I cross it off. My pen doesn't always match. It's whatever's handy. It's, it's very functional when I'm in it and when I use it, which can sometimes be intermittently. It just really depends on what I have going on. Even like on a work day, I might have a lot going on, but it might be a lot of driving and out on the road. Well, that doesn't necessarily require a big to-do list. So it just kind of depends if I have a big list of things to do at the office versus or a big list of things that I want to accomplish on a day off or on a weekend. So then I do, like I said, I don't buy a lot of stickers, as I have a big thing of stickers here, but a lot of those are the freebies that come with orders, and I buy things like, last chance going out of, going to be discontinued stuff, and then I find different ways to use them. So I haven't bought stickers, like these kind of stickers, in a little while. So putting down plasma appointments, doctor's appointments. I do just write home visit on a sticker, so I know when I'm at when I have a home visit scheduled. That just depends on, will I, travel time, and will I be home in time for the bus, those kinds of things for arrangements that I have to make. As working at the office is very different than being out on the road a couple counties away. So yeah, this is just how I set up my daily. I don't know about anyone else, but this is a short week, and short weeks for me feel like just as long as any other week. So this week I'm trying to fit a pedicure, and I think I've moved that sticker 3 times. I usually get a pedicure once a month. Today is, like we get paid again on Friday, and I've not used my pedicure money allocated from the last paycheck. So that's just kind of how busy and running around everything has been. So eventually I'll get it in. And yeah, so just using some washi that I got in a grab bag kit. So that's just kind of how I plan when I use stickers. It's, it's not perfectly organized or super like coordinating all the time. It's just kind of fun and for a little extra joy for me when I look at a to-do list full of things that I may or may not want to do, depending on how life is going. So I'm getting pretty close here to finishing up flipping through the daily pages of this pay period and back to the weekly. Thanks for joining me, guys. Bye.